I joined Famous in 1985. I started in the warehouse, moved into purchasing, credit, operations, marketing, and management, and got a real feel for our entire organization. In the 1990s, our management team spent a lot of time looking at the challenges we faced. We had great people working to serve our customers, but we knew we needed to change. One of our biggest problems was the time it took to get product moved around the company. It could take 3, 5, 7, or even 10 days to get inventory where it needed to be. We didn't have computers.
They'd ask me if I wanted to work for them, and I looked around and I asked them where their computer system was, and they said, well, we don't necessarily have a computer system. We have Whitey, he's out in the back, and he writes down everything we need every night.
I was writing orders with pencils at the counter.
Everything was done manually, and the size of the operation made that a daunting task.
We had the big bookkeeping machines, you had rolls of paper, you had a check writing machine that you actually had to punch in the numbers and pull the handle.
Used to have to do the accounts receivable report and age it once a month, and it took 8 hours manually typing it.
At first it was kind of scary because a lot of people had never even used a computer before. So we had to teach them how to use a computer, and then we had to teach them the software package. Our software system actually integrates with every portion of our company. It handles everything from inventory control to accounts payable to accounts receivable. So just about every person in our company is actually using it. We've now brought even our customers onto our web order entry system. So now our customers are able to enter their orders directly into our software system.
Remote data capture, Palm Pilots. Our salespeople, they can go out to the customer's place of business and do bin stock management programs with the Palm Pilots.
It's nice, I can walk into a customer's, I get a laptop, I mean, everything you can think of is at your fingertips.
My goal is to help our salespeople and our company understand how to use these tools so that it can give us a competitive advantage against the competition.
You look at back then and what we have now, it's phenomenal.
Even though internet, web order technology really starts to become sort of an impersonal thing. Our company always realizes our customers have a choice of how they want to do business with us, and we also realize that we still need to have face-to-face contact with our customers. We still need to have friendly counter people that greet customers. We still need to have outside salespeople that go and visit our customers.
We haven't let technology buffer us and put the customer away from us. We've actually used technology to bring the customer close to us.
At other places you have the potential for going into the voicemail loop and having to hit 0 and get yourself knocked out, on where with Famous we can always get you to a live person and answer your question. So you're going to reach some of the people that understand heating as well as anybody else in our company, the people that are the best in plumbing, building products. You can always get a live person to get your questions answered.
The Central Distribution Center was another huge milestone in improving the operation and the customer service.
When I came down here a year ago, I was just flabbergasted. Seeing all the product that Famous has in the distribution center, it's just phenomenal.
You handle everything from stainless steel to plastic, air conditioners to hot water heaters. I mean, it's the whole gambit.
As soon as the product comes into our building, we'll receive it. We receive it using RF scanners, which automatically puts that product into our system so that anybody in the company can see that we've actually received that product. Another team of people will come over and put that product away.
At first it was very scary to go up and down, but now it's just like secondhand nature now. You just got to remember that you're latched in with your strap on, or if you fall off, you're goner.
Our second shift operations, we call them our picking crew. What they'll do is they'll start picking at about 6 p.m. and they'll pick any order that has gone into the system for the day. Our third shift comes in at about 10 p.m. and they start loading the trucks.
Well, I got 37 years in a driving truck. Been with Famous for about 22 years. Oh, I've probably drove over 1 million miles, and I can see all the scenery, and then in the fall you see all the beautiful trees changing colors. I just enjoy driving for Famous Supply. I just enjoy driving, period.
That next day service, that means a lot to the people. They can plan their jobs
and know that the material will be there.
When I turned on Courtney Road, I knew this was the CDC, and I called Jay Blashield. And when I told him where I was at, he says, "What do you think?" I says, "Well, is what I think is, it was the last of the ninth, and the bases was loaded, and you hit a home run."
When I think about where we are as a company, where we've been, and where we're going, it's exciting because our future is bright. We respect our heritage and our tradition. But the reason we're going to be successful in the future is because of our people. Our people care, and they're working as a team. And as they do so, we will continue to get better, and that's what makes everything worthwhile.
You know, it's like one generation is passing on the traditions of Famous to the next.
There have been a lot of changes, but basically the family has remained the family.
Isn't it remarkable? 75 years, 3 generations.
It's just a great place to work, and you know, I hope I'm around to see 100 years.
It's my son's 4th birthday, okay? I looked around at the people in the room, and they were customers and associates. Those are the people I socialize with. Those are my friends. That's my life.
It's not just a job, it's a way of life. And I truly enjoy Famous Enterprises, Famous Supply, and everything that it stands for.
My father, looking down today, would be very proud, obviously, of me, I hope, of his grandson, Mark, and especially of all the associates in the company that we work together, trained, nurtured, help each other. So we have 700 people strong today working for the benefit of each other.